The 10 Unluckiest Avengers, ranked. Anyone would count themselves lucky to join the Avengers, Earth's mightiest heroes. However, individuals like Spider-Man wrote the book on bad luck. The Avengers are Earth's mightiest heroes, and easily the luckiest team in the Marvel Universe. Becoming an Avenger is a ticket to a world of perks that few other heroic groups get. They are the stars of the show, the public darlings, the heroes everyone looks up to. Iron Man pays their bills, and they get treated like gods on Earth. However, that doesn't mean that the individual Avengers are lucky at all. Some Avengers live charmed lives, but some of them have to work much harder just to stay afloat. They may have been lucky enough to become Avengers, but other than that, these heroes are extremely unlucky. Spider-Man wrote the book on bad luck. Spider-Man is Marvel's most popular superhero and has been for a long time. For years, he was a reserve Avenger, but he formally joined the team in the New Avengers days. The Parker luck followed him onto the team. Spider-Man has always been known for being a supremely unlucky superhero, constantly losing anything good in his life and always being one bad week away from being destitute. Spider-Man's tenure in the Avengers wasn't any luckier. Iron Man took him under his wing, which led to Spider-Man revealing his identity publicly, which prompted his Aunt May's assassination, which led to him trading his marriage to Mephisto. In fact, a lot of Spider-Man's most unlucky moments happened during his Avengers tenure. Jessica Jones had a very tough time of things as Jewel. Jessica Jones ended up as an Avenger post-Dark Reign, working with her husband Luke Cage's new Avengers team. Jones's luck had changed by this point, as her marriage to Cage had finally brought some happiness into her life, but that doesn't change her terrible luck as Jewel. She was a C-list hero with a bright future until she ran afoul of the Purple Man. The Purple Man used his manipulation powers to do terrible things to her, and the whole episode scarred her for years to come. She fell into a cycle of alcohol and self-loathing, trying to work through her trauma. Thankfully, she turned her life around. Dr. Druid got manipulated by Ravonna into betraying the team. Dr. Druid isn't the biggest D-lister in Avengers history, but that's only because D-Man was a member of the team. However, he also has a weirdly high profile because he once led the Avengers. Druid joined the team as their resident mystic, but he wasn't nearly as strong as Doctor Strange or the Scarlet Witch. As a result, joining the team was the worst thing that happened to him. Druid was mentally manipulated by Ravonna, Kang's on-again, off-again lover. He betrayed the team at her urging and he ended up dead as a result. Dr. Druid didn't get a bump in popularity or stature when he joined the team. He was manipulated, he betrayed the team, and died, all of which made him even less respected. Hank Pym's unluckiest days cost the Avengers dearly. Hank Pym has worked under many superhero identities, but in every identity, he's been defined by his bad luck. TPYM's creation of Ultron gave the team its most terrible enemy, an inhuman killing machine that endangered humanity. His feelings of inadequacy led to him creating a robot to attack the team so he could save the day, and the Wasp found out. Pym may have been a founding Avenger, but he was overshadowed by every other member of the team, including his replacement as Ant-Man, Scott Lang. He was replaced by a Skrull agent, losing months of his life to imprisonment. Wasp was killed in the invasion because of a weapon created by Skrull Pym. Finally, he bonded with Ultron for a while, losing his humanity and becoming a monster. Wolverine has years of bad luck under his belt. Many Marvel heroes don't respect authority, which is why it's so interesting when some of them become Avengers. For years, Wolverine was told he wasn't Avengers material, but he was brought aboard the New Avengers in order to do things that other members of the team wouldn't. He also brought his trademark bad luck to the team. Wolverine has spent over a century being unlucky. From the night his mutant powers kicked in, and he killed his mother accidentally while killing his biological father, Wolverine's life has been defined by bad luck. The Hulk's had terrible luck over the years. Marvel has many misunderstood monsters, but few match the Hulk. The Hulk isn't really a superhero. He's just someone who wants to be left alone, but he keeps getting pulled into ridiculous situations. Hulk's bad luck is typified by his first Avengers stint. He helped found the team, but the team never trusted him, and their distrust forced him to quit. From his birth in a gamma bomb explosion, the Hulk has been a constant victim of bad luck. When things start to look up for him, it all comes tumbling down. He's among the most powerful beings on Earth, if not the most powerful, but his bad luck keeps him from ever being happy. Captain America lost decades of his life. It's easy to think of Captain America as a lucky hero. Cap's an inspiring figure, and becoming his nation's patriotic icon was a dream come true for young Steve Rogers. However, he also lost decades of his life, and most of his loved ones died without knowing the truth about his fate. Cap fights a never-ending battle against many of enemies like the Red Skull, who should have been defeated forever in the 1940s. Being Captain America changed him in terrible ways, even converting him into a dictatorial Nazi at one point. Cap got to live his dreams, but at the cost of a happy life. Wonder Man dies all the time. Wonder Man first became associated with the Avengers when he got his ionic powers from Baron Zemo. Used as a pawn by the villain, he broke free and fought back but ended up dead. His nature as a being made of ionic energy helped him come back to life and rejoin the team, but it wouldn't be the last time he died and was resurrected. Beyond Wonder Man's multiple deaths, he was in love with Scarlet Witch, but she chose the Vision over him. Ironically, the Vision's mind was based on his. Simon's life with the team has been nothing but trouble, to the extent that he started to hate the other Avengers and brought together his own team to fight them. He eventually came around again, but these bad experiences mean he hasn't been an Avenger in ages. The Sentry's time in the Avengers ended with his death. The Sentry always looked impressive, but he disappointed fans after he joined the Avengers. Joining the team should have been a return to grace for the hero, but instead, he was constantly threatened by the return of the Void, his all-powerful dark side. He was basically just the team's boogeyman. On top of that, the Sentry was easily manipulated, especially after Norman Osborn took over the Avengers. His wife Libby was killed during this time, under Osborn's orders, and he ended up killing Ars and becoming the Void. Thor was forced to kill him, proving that joining the Avengers was actually an incredible stroke of bad luck for the Sentry. Quicksilver can't catch a break. Quicksilver is easily one of Marvel's most underrated heroes. He's not the fastest speedster out there, but he's experienced and skilled. Becoming an Avenger changed his life, allowing him to become a hero and have a better life. Quicksilver has always been arrogant, and his powers make him impatient. He's had his share of problems, but so has his sister Scarlet Witch, and the team bends over backward to justify her actions. Quicksilver doesn't get nearly the same treatment, despite never doing anything as terrible as murder or genocide. Wanda must have gotten all the lucky genes in the Maximoff family because Quicksilver can't catch a break.